Hi guys, my name is Carly. This is really weird because this is my first full-length YouTube video that I'm actually talking. Anywho, if you're new here, this is a series that I'm calling In the Garden, where I walk you guys through me attempting to grow things. Even though I joke around and call myself Farmer Carly, I wouldn't even say that I have a green thumb. I think I'm just really enthusiastic about gardening. My grandmother gardened a lot and she was really, really good at it. I didn't grow my first plant until I was in college, but ever since we got our home, it's kind of been the thing that I've done. And even though I've had highs and lows, which we'll talk about in a second, I can't seem to shake, not gardening or even attempting to garden. So at the beginning of this year, I tried a no-dig garden method. I didn't want to spend a whole bunch of money on getting raised garden beds. I had a raised garden bed, like a tall one, but I needed more for what I was trying to do. So the no-dig method seemed like it was going to be the best for me, but it was a total flop. I think I got a beet and I got a whole bunch of lettuce out of it, out of all the things I tried to grow. I tried to grow onions, flowers. I tried a whole bunch of stuff and it just didn't work. My husband is so kind and so supportive. So we had some scrap wood from a project that we did for a market vendor situation that I had going on, and he took that. Him and his brother took the scrap wood and made me these garden beds. He supports all of my crazy little dreams, and I'm so appreciative. So as you can see, one of the garden beds did sustain some damage from Hurricane Milton, but I wasn't too pressed to kind of fix it before I started filling it with the dirt. So hopefully it doesn't become a problem and start bowing and things get out of control. Because I was trying to remain frugal with this project, I didn't do a whole bunch with the soil mixture. It's just topsoil and compost. I did add some bone meal and organic fertilizer to it, so that way I had a good balance. A pattern that I've realized over the last couple of years, I guess last 3 years that I seriously started taking this gardening thing, to mind, is that I wasn't consistent. I would have a season where oh my gosh, I was growing, things were happening, and then once I had my initial harvest, there was nothing else for me to do. So this time around, I made a whole entire PDF of things that I would grow every 2 months, so that way I had a consistent harvest to look forward to. I'll share that in another video coming up, but I really didn't want to feel that gloom or sadness of oh man, I have nothing to look forward to, or I'm not being productive with my gardening. My main goal right now is to fight inflation. Okay, bell peppers at the store are expensive, but really though, I want to see how much I can grow. What can I do with my hands? What things can I figure out? I think it's just this season of my life where God has me experimenting and seeing not just the creativity of what I make in candles, but in all things. I even started baking recently. My thought process is to grow my own wheat at some point, so that way I can make my own flour. I know it sounds unnecessary, but I really want to try it out and see what comes of it. I also want to learn how to preserve things in can, and I want to know how to, make flower arrangements and share them with my friends from the flowers that I grow in my garden. But I really want to use the stuff that I grow to make teas, right? I'm Haitian, so we drink a lot of tea, and I could just having my own tea collection, my own loose leaf tea collection is so exciting to me. I even made labels and found the jars that I wanted, even though nothing has really grown yet. That's what I'm really looking forward to, doing all of the things. Also, I really see how farmers be in shape, okay? Lifting all those bags of dirt and compost, shoveling all this stuff was a real workout. I was feeling this burn for days. You hear me? I was outside for well over an hour. Well, this is kind of the end of the video. If you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram for more real-time updates about the garden. My Instagram handle is at @CountItAllCreations. It's the same across all of my social media. So Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok, obviously YouTube, even Facebook. So follow me there. And if you want to try out one of my candles, this current candle series is called Names of God. Each candle, each scent, I should say, is inspired by a different name of God. My goal here is to help You realize that like there's a relationship to be had with God. There's a chance to get to know him by his names and to make it more personal and more intimate for you as you study. So my goal is for you to learn his names in this season and study and have a scent that is unforgettable, because your sense of smell and your memory are closely tied. So my website is countitallcreations.com. Okay, this is it. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Okay, bye.